Well, hello. How you doing? Beautiful day on Folly Beach, December 21st, 2016. Some people out playing on the beach. It's gonna be like 60 degrees today, pretty beautiful. And just documenting the latest erosion. Thankfully, it finally stopped. So you can see here where the high tide line was on the last high tide, that thankfully didn't get into the sand dunes. And of course you can see the sand is nice, powdery, dry. So in the last month, a month ago, the dune was all the way past here, so that step was buried, okay? So that is where it stopped at. So it stopped here, right? I mean, that's where the sand was. It's just interesting. It sucks and it's sad in a way, but it is very interesting, just the ebb and the flow of things. And so just imagine in 1 month, all of this was out here flat and came out to about here where these tire marks are, and was flat and tapered down. That's all the way down. All the way down this way. That is just a tremendous amount of sand. And of course, the last renourishment 2 years ago, it went at least, even from where these rocks are, it was probably from here all the way out, 40 yards, probably 50 meters, whatever. And of course, all these rocks and everything were covered up. And so that sucks. It's erosion. Losing the beach in this last, big super moon cycle, it just ate it up. And thankfully it has stopped, but it's certainly going to ultimately continue. Now, here's the thing about it. It really sucks, but, all this stuff was here before. The beach has been at this level many times. It does come and go. Ultimately, there'll be another renourishment project. A lot of the problem is caused by the Charleston Harbor and the jetties. But you can see here these pylons that are in here. They, again, that was built before. When I was a kid, we'd come to the beach and every one of these things was exposed and full, and all of these pylons, were everywhere. And heck, we'd come and be crabbing and stuff in here, catching crabs, blue crabs and all that kind of stuff. So, this erosion, it sucks, but it's nothing new. Things come and go. I'm just shooting this video just for archiving, really, the beach erosion. When I first moved here to 919, going on 8 years ago, this walkover was a whole nother length. So just as you see that length between the posts going up and down, it was a whole other length. Then it came down, and then there was 2 dunes in front of it. Now that all washed away, and the whole walkover, the end of it washed off. We rebuilt that, and then the renourishment happened, which again brought it out to, let's just say, roughly here was the high tide mark. So that's just a tremendous amount of sand that has been moved in just an 8-year period. Imagine the course of time over hundreds of years. It's just interesting, and it is sad in a way. But I want to show this sign over here. We're going to lose a lot more of these dunes, which sucks. It really sucks for the little local wildlife that lives in the dunes. But look at where this erosion unearthed this old dune sign here. You know what I mean? And so you might imagine that even when that was put in the ground, who knows when, none of this was here anyway. So, these things do come and go. It is great for hunting shark's teeth, I'll tell you that. Lots of good finds are being unearthed, finds. But I think what I'm making this video for too, and just why I'm out here, if this erosion or anything like that bothers you, it's just part of life, you know? That's what I'm just thinking myself. I was really upset the last couple of days watching this happen. One day in particular where just taking it away, it really did upset me. But I took a break and just from that, and just kind of realizing, hey, there's no reason to be upset about it. And even if you are, well, good, you know, that's because it is a precious thing, the environment and all of that. And you got to do what you can do to protect it and all of that. But ultimately, it's going to happen because that's just life. Life's going to happen. Today is going to come and go, and it's going to come and go whether you get out on the beach and take a walk and enjoy it, or if you just stay inside all day, you know. And I'm about to get off this phone just for that reason. You know, we get so sucked up in this technology and all this stuff. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just kind of rambling, just having a random day. But I'm going to go for a walk on the beach. And if you ever get that feeling like you feel bad about something, or, you know, think the world's evaporating in front of you and your opportunities are going away or something like that, you know, getting older a little bit. I just had a birthday too, and a little bit of that kind of glumness in a way. But, you know, do something about it. Go out and take a walk on the beach. Enjoy it. That's all I can say.